Okay, secondary, I'll equip this. Oh, fuck. Asteroid crits for 73, that's pretty fucking good. Yo, how's it going, dude? What's that? Oh, avatar, that's cute. It kind of has soul because it is lacking a lot of details. Quite. It's nice. Oh yeah, I finished the Fallout TV show, man. The last episode was it was well, I think it's a decent show overall. You can watch it. However, there's some lore changes that are a bit extreme, and one of the reasons, behind shit happening in episode 8 is kind of bad writing. I still don't think it's a bad show overall. It's a decent show. But they have a tendency to, like, asshole. Like, they just pull shit out of nowhere just to keep the story going. Like, someone will find something conveniently that will guide them to the next thing. But that's whatever, right? That shit you can look past. The lore shit. It's, I'm not fully on board. I don't mind them going that directions, but the reason, which was explained in the last episode, was kind of shit, to be honest. I don't know if you probably won't watch it, right? Or you may give in. Who knows? Oh my god, dude. Fuck, I'm getting mocked. It wasn't made for you. Have you played Fallout 1 and 2? I respect it. It is kind of made for beginners, you'd like, I think. The TV show, it's kind of made for beginners. So they can start liking the franchise and play the games. But because of some of the low retcons that are a bit extreme, I don't know if you want the spoiler or not, but man, okay, never mind. I shouldn't spoil it for you. You might give in eventually. Right. Dang. Hmm. I think one of the things is, well, it's alright. I won't spoil it for you, man. In this game, yeah, I played for, I don't know, 2-3 hours or something after you left. So I did, or maybe 2 hours. So I did get, I didn't get that far, but I did manage to do more quests. Like I said, it's a pretty chill game. It won't blow your mind either with its story or with its gameplay, but it's chill to play. It's kind of not bad. So if I mix it up with a series, I don't know, more involved game later, it'll be good. But yeah, I have, this week I only have 2 more working days since I get Thursday and Friday off this week. One's a public holiday, one's just I'm taking off, well, the company's taking off. So I have a 4-day weekend essentially, so I'm hoping to do, to play a fair bit more of it. So if I have 4 days off, if I can at least put, 30 to 40 hours in it, that'll be pretty good, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, it'll be pretty good. Gaming wise as well. I'll be able to get a lot done. But yeah, see how this game goes. I'm going to continue playing it. Let me quick stuff. Oh fuck. Oh man. There's one thing in this game where, your attack button, each weapon has a combo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one you can't cancel out of. The first 3 you can cancel out of and change to guard or dodge. And each weapon has a different one. For example, my staff has a 3-1. 1, 2, 3. The third one animation locks me, so I'll get hit in place. I don't remember Darksiders that well. I think Darksiders had more jumping around. Darksiders was like God of War, right? It had God of War style hack and slash combat. Because I played Darksiders 1 and finished it, but I never finished Darksiders 2. So, I don't think it's yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't remember the animation thing from Darksiders. I don't remember the game that well to remember the animation locks. But this one, as you can see, it's pretty standard, third-person combat. You can have different moves and shit, obviously, with each weapon. you can have different spells. If you look at the bottom right of my screens, different abilities. So there's the basic weapon combos, where each weapon has a unique one. And then you mix it with one of your 4 abilities you have active. And you can obviously, you have 2 weapons equipped at all times, your primary and secondary. Where the fuck am I, dude? That's kind of cool. Fuck. Oh my god. Ah, no, I'm kidding. Right. I just need to dodge them more. And I got animation locked. Okay, do your attack. There you go. I just need to bait up their attacks more rather than trying to be too offensive. I'm pretty sure I've talked about Darksiders before, but I really liked Darksiders 1. I was a big fan of it.
By Telogris, you surprised me. What are you doing down here? I see my Jotun have failed at their orders. But did Padaxes send you? Lysander, perhaps? Tell me. Those fools have no idea what I'm capable of. Which is obvious if you're all they sent to stop me. You act as though you're surprised to find me here. As if you weren't sent here to stop me, my pursuit. But you're too late. Even now, my deathless servants rise from centuries of slumber. It is clear I cannot let you live. But answer me this, and I'll grant you a swift death. Which one sent you? Was it Padaxes or Lysander?
I don't know.
Fine. Whether you're an agent of the Rose Court or the Onyx Tower, you can take your secret to the grave. My spell commands untold legions. Soon, both of their houses will crumble. You, however, will not live to see their ruin.
Was I supposed to find this guy? Oh, fuck. I have no idea what quest I'm doing. The natural order. Okay. Well, never mind. Soldiers, daggers. Ah, they're all green. I will take it to sell or disenchant. do have a bit of freedom. Yeah, it's basically a small hub-based RPG. You can see, I can't show you the map in here, I suppose. You do have freedom to tackle quests in your order, because I have a few quests in different areas, so I'm just doing quests where I'm just doing things area by area. There's faction quests, there's side quests. And the open worlds are, you can look at it as many areas that are connected, all connected to each other, so you can just run from one to the other. But at a time, you are in one mini area that populates the quest there. But you can just run to another area. So that's about as much freedom I have. Like, it's pretty standard questing RPG. But you can tackle the quest in any order you want. What should I? Increases the amount of gold you find. The gold is pretty important. I'll just put points in this. I need more points in sorcery. I need 20 points to get chain lightning. Reduce cost, that's pretty good. Might sorcery, battle mage, I need 14, okay. How do I equip moves, dude? Oh no, I'm fine. Sorry, I was talking to myself. But yeah. It's a comfy game, dude, but at the same time, there's nothing remarkable about it. It's a pretty... It's a game, that you can play. I like it so far, but I don't have higher praise for it just yet. It's a... it is what it is. It is a game I'm playing.
Well now, looks like a nice cut of meat just fell into our laps. Welcome to the Traveller's Camp, Dove. So, I don't want to think you've stumbled on our camp by accident. Go on, ask. Ask to join our merry number.
Yeah. It is. I think the only thing it needed to do was I think the gameplay, the combat is fun, even though it's it's good enough that you can just keep playing it. I kind of wish the story was, you know, was better. You can tell, this is a well, it would fit in an MMO, I suppose.
Well, I've seen fist-sized rubies, living people made of vines, and I've even seen a Jotun cry. But this is a first. Why join? The Travelers are renowned rogues, thieves, and all-around good folk. If you live in the shadows, away from the law, we're for you. You want riches? We'll help you take them. You want fame? They'll sing songs of you forever. Want adventure? Look no further. I thought by the look of you that you might. I have a good feeling about you, but some feelings count less around here than they should. I'll send you to the camp's leader, Krilgarin. She'll get you on your way.
But yeah, man. Uh, well, that's an exterior. It's pretty easy to play. It's pretty easy to keep playing it, given how it is a comfy, kind of mindless game, almost. So it's good for me right now. Which is alright, man. I'll get back to Kino eventually. Sometimes you just need a mindless game. Like the good old days, right? Play anything even though it might be garbage. Just because you're playing a game, it's good. I don't know. It is easy to keep playing. That is the highest praise I can give it right now. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Other than that, it is what it is. I need to sort my accessories out. I've got too many. 20 mana. Ugh. You have one of those games, dude, that you can just play mindlessly when you... What's that for you, dude? Because, like I said, I was scared to play Subnautica. Session Skates Sim. What's that? Is it like a Tony Hawk skater? I did the skating and lost judgment, but that's about it. I've fucked around in one of the old Tony Hawk skater games, but I haven't really done anything crazy in them, like, you know, crazy tricks. Isn't there a Guitar Hero, isn't there a Guitar Hero conversion for PC? It does exist, but you still need to, I think, buy the actual controllers. What the fuck is this? Okay, I can go back and turn in quests.
Good day. You're back. Glad to see you made it out of there alive. We felt the earth shake and when you hadn't returned. But no matter. Our town is forever in your debt. Please, take this. It's not much, after all you've done, but we would like you to have it. The boggarts will always trouble Dyden Hill. As long as we can keep a supply of Plague Shield, we'll survive this malady. Disgusting little fey vermin. We're all glad to be rid of them. More ruins beneath the caverns, you say? I wonder who was there before the boggarts moved in. Well, we've weathered this storm. Pray Mitharu we weather the next. I hope that's the last I see of those brutes in Dyden Hill. Or anywhere for that matter. The town gets healthier by the day, now that those little beasts are back in their den. St. Hadwin's. It's north of here, through the woods. Mitharu keep you.
But yeah,
You're welcome.
I'm kind of chilling playing this game, so it might not be as engaging for you to watch this shit, but I gotta play games anyways, dude. I gotta do me, you know?
Can I help you?
Huh? Well, I just made it, you know. I don't know, like, you know. I don't know, when I eventually play Fallout again, that might be more entertaining to you. But, you know, like, I play what I play, right? So, my brain only works that way. Yo. Yeah. Scoured in this fig. Yeah. Oh, I know. Plus, you know. You already know what I'm like, dude. I'm just saying. I think I brought it up because, you know, this game is like... It's comfy to play because I'm playing it. But... Just said shit. Okay, fair enough. You're right, man. Is this a shit game? I don't think so. Is it an okay game? Yes. It's an okay game so far. There was nothing remarkable about it. Apart from the fact it's just chill to play. And it's easy to keep playing. But like I said, You know, before Forza, right, I was abandoning a lot of games. So I don't want to abandon it. I'm not going to abandon it, you know. Obviously, I won't stick with it if I'm not enjoying it. But I will keep playing it and give it a fair chance because there is some comfort in playing it. And that is valuable enough. You know? Okay, I need Tinder Twig now. Can I just buy it?
Can I help you? You're always welcome at the Crafters Guild.
Oh no, it's just a personal goal of mine. No more abandoning games. I'm gonna be an actual player of games.
Come back anytime.
I'm gonna be an actual player of games, not someone who just talks about games, you know?
Looking for the blacksmith? That would be me.
But it is comfortable, dude.
Can I help you?
It's a fantasy world. No one's trying to fuck me in it. It's just I can be myself. Exist. Naturally. It's comfy.
Hello? Interested in blacksmithing or alchemy? You're welcome to our equipment. Come back anytime.
I am scared, man. That's the truth. I'm scared Baldur's Gate. Well, didn't finish Baldur's Gate 3, only Act 1, I suppose. But I'm scared.
Damn boggers.
There might be a lot of writing like that in games due to the success of Baldur's Gate 3. I think I liked Astarion. Astarion is a cool character. The vampire who's kind of twisted, you know. That's a good setup. Everyone else, including our wife Shadowheart, is kind of a letdown, man.
If you ask me, there's one clear cause of this plague, and it's sitting right across the lake.
Oh fuck! I need to get. Where do I get it?
Kester and Cora. They're the Cornish Tinder Twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold Passage, in Scarwood Bark, which is found near the ruins in northern Glendara Wood. Well, come back if you do.
Also, I have my eye on Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, which people say it's a really good game for, especially for people new, relatively new to 40k. I don't know the details, but that's a Pathfinder guy's game, right? And they say it'll take at least a year to fix. since it launched with a lot of bugs. So I'm pretty good for now. That'll be a next year, I think, depending on what their updates are like.
Got to rest. Got to keep up my strength.
Pathologic? What do you mean? Oh, Pathfinder. You know, Pathfinder games? Like Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous? Those guys made the Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. But Pathfinder games were like a real time with pause, right? Kind of like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But their Rogue Trader game has XCOM style turn-based combat. Oh yeah, I'm in no hurry to try it, to be perfectly honest. I did buy them, but I'd be lying if I said they're on my list right now. Or, you know, I don't know. They're not something I'm looking to play, even though I technically bought them. So it would have to be, I don't know, down the road. But what am I saying? I have no interest in playing them right now, to be completely honest. I did buy them because I saw the threads on them. And it seemed cool. But like I said, I have no interest in playing them right now. But their 40k game, Rogue Trader, because it has XCOM style combat, that does seem cool. But before I play Rogue Trader, I already own Wasteland 3, which is supposed to be the same, quite good.
The she, you're nearly standing in it. It's the living wood, heart of the Feylands.
But those top-down RPGs are quite serious, so I doubt, you know. They're not on my list right now anyways, Ian.
Another red brother Falling dead on the road. Oh, what is this town coming to? At least you have the plague shield. It will last for a while yet at any rate. Thank you. Thank you and bless you so very, very much. If you have a need for healing, do come back.
Did you ever end up playing Greedfall?
Poor dear. That is an old stone. These days it's almost common to lose a friend. And I'll tell you he was a dear one. He'll be sorely missed here and up at the mission. Me with thorough keeping.
Yeah, I only tried a few hours on Game Pass, I think. Greedfall was kind of like this game, I suppose, you know. Nothing stood out, but it is a game you could play. Yeah, you were talking about Alex a lot.
Well, she made no friends when she first settled here. Don't know which had less sense in their noggins, her or the crafter lot. And what I'd like to know is, why didn't she see it coming?
What about VTMP, dude? When are you gonna play that? That's certified Kino. When are you gonna do a playthrough, man? Fuck, man, I don't remember. My memory is going. I've noticed that lately. I've been forgetting a lot of things. There's a lot of things I used to know. Not just, I mean, you know, here, but even outside of it. My brain needs... Gotta eat more carrots? Yeah, that's true. I should just buy carrots and snack on them. Just raw.
On with you. Get.
I do get some carrots in my mixed vegetables, but clearly not enough. I also need to use my brain more so it doesn't, you know. Because I haven't used my brain in a long time, so maybe that's also why I have not engaged with it. I need to get plants here. But yeah, I forgot. My brain's really muddled. Forgive me. I do not remember a lot of things. Wait, I leveled the alchemy, right? I thought I did, so I should find more reagents. Oh, I have a block attack. I should use them. I also have a grab attack. I forgot that's good against these flying fuckers. Okay, I need to use these moves more, they're pretty fucking good. Scepter of accuracy. Ooh, that's pretty fucking good. It's a daytime bonus, 16. It's still good though. +1 to might is pretty good. Champion's longsword, that can go to Chan. Eventually armor. It's primary. I was gonna replace my shield, right? Shield would be the armor. Visit the 3 shrines. What the fuck is this quest? I need to get back to the last area. But I need more,
story of two valiant souls I bring. Of the lords named Aylmer and Creth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes. The thoughts in mind of one, the other knows. Lord Creth of Fey Knight's most stoic and brave. Lord Aylmer's night hand and shadow brave. And genteel Aylmer, his equal in might, the dawn to Creth's dusk, the day to his night. Here's the tale of how they stopped a troll. The Maid of Windermere misled its soul.
Dang, that was long.
The troll named Nyx had a most troubled heart. In nature it was displeased with its part. It hated its difference from the norm, and wished to shed its current form. In grief it went to the Maid Windermere. She motioned to Nyx and beckoned him near. It is your wish to be human, I see, she whispered to the troubled troll in glee. I shall grant you your wish and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go.
Dude, I have a take, right? Like, as much as I like, I think crafting is really good in RPGs. But I think this game has too much gathering, too many plants to constantly check that might or might not give you reagent. Maybe I should just level up alchemy so it becomes less annoying. Like, there's so many plants out. It kind of reminds me of Dragon Age Inquisition, where there were a shit ton of plants. It almost like takes away from the world. A little bit is good. Like if it's just like an iron ore or, you know, a special plant here and there, that's good. But others you should get by fighting monsters. Like Trails does it that way, right? You get some ingredients from just monster fighting. And that's a good way to do it. And there's only a few collectible items you need to go out of your way to collect. This game has too many, dude. Oh, what do you mean humiliation ritual? Elaborate. Explain that to me. I'm pretty sure you didn't play Dragon Age. Because I remember you talking to you about that at least. But the third game in this series added... the first two games didn't have a lot of that. Dude, my brain is fucking going, man. I'm serious. I seriously need to start using it more, start engaging it more. But yeah, anyways, the third game had these large open world areas The first game was just quest-based areas, right? Origins, if you remember. Like you go to a part of the map and then you explore it, but there's quests in it. The third game was kind of like this game, but you travel to different big areas, and they were fucking massive. Too big, to be honest. And they had a lot of these plants and shit you could gather, which is like... It's I don't know, MMOT a busy work, right? But yeah, I need to block more. I forget there's a perfect block thing in this game. £30 sounds really good. The only reason I'm exploring this cave is because I'm trying to look for a plant for that quest. If you perfectly block it, it does stun them a bit. I need to do that more. Scarlet Flower Stone. What of us? Oh, dude, I watched the 8-hour analysis of Starfield. If you remember me linking the guy who did the 17-hour Skyrim analysis. The new gameplay stuff in Starfield isn't that impressive. I don't have it anymore, dude. It's on Game Pass. But he played through like all the, I think 10 playthroughs or something. Oh my god. Nah, bro, I can't. Starfield's kind of like this game. It's easy to play, but I think this game does a better job of everything. I don't want to insult this game too much. It is better than Starfield. The combat has more depth, the world lore is good, even though they kind of haven't drawn me in yet. To be fair, that's also because I'm ignoring the main quest. I'm just going around doing my own thing. I think the main quest has intrigue, but I'm not doing it. But Starfield is easy to keep playing. But the lack of exploration really kills it. But he talked through all the quest lines, the Ryujing's quest line, the other one I didn't do, the what was it? The Crimson Fleet. For some reason I thought Eclipse, like in Mass Effect. Even saying that, I wouldn't mind finishing it someday. But I think DLCs would need to add a lot for me to get back in there. Like, do you know the big reveal of Starfield? Like the multiple endings shit. Yeah. It does a it does a poor job of it, how like one of your companions who dies can randomly be the hunter you end up meeting across in various, the guy in cool futuristic armor. And he's part of the Starborn as well, going through timelines. It's just... And not that much changes. Like, some members might be alive or dead, but the story itself does not change that much in the different endings. From how he describes anyways. Like, there's any minor changes, and even being a Starborn does not really... Yeah. I genuinely think, even with all its faults, right? If Starfield had a legitimately good story, like Cyberpunk did, and the lore was good, I think people would praise it more. I think Bethesda does not make RPGs anymore. Well, I suppose we all knew that from the direction they were going. Sorcery 14, that is pretty fucking good. What's a robe? Ah, fuck that. Well, the DLC is supposed to be coming out this year. It's called Shattered Space. The name would imply that maybe it's to do with House Varun, right? Like the house they barely explain. Because Andrea is supposedly House Varun. Like she's a House Varun, or used to be part of it or something. But in the main quest they hardly use House Varun itself. They never really come into play. Creation Kit was supposed to be this year as well, but I don't think I have hope for the Creation Kit, dude. Like, what is the point of modding Starfield, right? Like, you can't do a different build, right? Because there's not much class builds to do, other than just, keep shooting guns, I suppose. It's not like, Skyrim, where you can go an archer route or a magic route for a dedicated playthrough. And role-playing wise, there's less choices, right? Like, it's not like you can, for example, like in Fallout 3, you can, go the yes man route, or, be a fucker who fucks everyone up, fucks the NCR, fucks the Ceaseless Legion, or sides with anyone in different ways to make the replay to make a replay more exciting. That's, actually what I meant to talk about when I heard his, multiple ending shit. That it does not actually change a lot. It mainly changes, a couple of things. And even that's a maybe. So it's not like it changes it in major ways like New Vegas does if you, side with Caesar's Legion or not. You're seeing different content. And that replayability from a role-playing perspective, like, siding with Caesar's Legion, NCR, doing different things with them, going a different route of helping them or going against them, same in the DLCs, is a big reason why you would mod for multiple playthroughs. With Starfield, what are you going to do? Because the game will stay the same. You might make it look prettier. Someone might improve the random procedural generation, but it'll still be procedurally generated shit. The questing will still be the same. The writing will still be the same. I still am kind of looking forward to it to see if people do like Star Wars conversions. That might be cool. But I don't know what much they can do, Because the core reason to replay it is core reason to play old games like Skyrim or Fallout, New Vegas, or is the game itself. You want to replay the game, so you bought it to give yourself a different experience. With Starfield, you might get it to look different, you might make it play better, but that is why, it's all depending on the DLC. Why did I come in this dungeon? Well, actually, I know. But there's nothing in here. I'm not... Yeah. I know I'm complaining a lot, but I don't have a negative outlook on it anymore. It is what it is, right? I just wanted to say that in case, it's like... I didn't mean it as bitching, man. It's just... That's just how it is. But let's see. The first DLC might be interesting. I think because the DLC will be a small experience, right? Because, let's be honest, all DLC will be a small experience. They won't do a major expansion again, right? But because it's a small experience, the story might be good because it might be focused on one thing itself. Kind of like Final Fantasy, right? Like, if you look at Final Fantasy XIV's story overall, it's pretty eh. But if you look at the parts that are self-contained, like Heaven's Water, Shadowbringers, that are focused stories, they generally tend to be a bit better. So with Starfield, with Shattered Space, maybe they can do, I don't know, House Varun lore in a good way in a small system. It won't, there might be less procedural generation because it might just be a small system you go to and focus on. But that's my hope, dude. That is my hope, Man, what did I need? I needed this, Tinder twig. I still haven't found it. But that is why I'm looking forward to replaying Fallout 3 and 4. Oh, New Vegas, sorry. 3 and New Vegas, not 4. That'll be keynote, dude. What the hell? Let me Google it. I've been playing for half an hour and I still haven't found Tinder twig. Kingdom Come. This quest is kind of bugged. So I have to gather 2 ingredients and make a potion and give it to the guy. But I only had ingredients, so I turned them in. And it didn't complete the quest. Oh, apparently it's a never-ending quest. Oh, it's a task. Fucking hell. Nah, dude, there's no cooking. I know, right? Fucking shit.
How are you?
Oh my god, I'm abandoning this shit. It's a task, man. How do I abandon it? Do you have a quest here? Okay, let me go here. Report to Warden Bilge. Let me sell items while I'm disenchant them. I kind of like cooking. Cooking is nice, like rather an alternative to alchemy in a way. Oh, it's because my skill level, I can't fucking... I see. Well... Yeah, 30 health. Evelyn ring, 10% health mana. Let's get rid of that.
Kester and Cora. They're the cornerstones of Tinder Twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold Passage. Tinder Twig, which is easiest found in Ironhold Passage. And Scarwood Bark. Well, come back if you do.
It's a never-ending quest. Fucking... Let me see. How do you... Kingdom come Amalur, huh? How to abandon quests. I can't. Oh well, it's alright. I'm basically hiding tasks in my quests. There we go, sorted. Yeah, what do you think, dude?
Can I help you?
I don't remember questing in crafting in
If you know
given
which end to
situations in
hold,
2.
I've got a sword or... two you might put to use?
Good then.
Dude, I can't remember crafting. Did Baldur's Gate 3 have crafting? It didn't, right? Or maybe I didn't bother with it, so I don't know either. It's only in 1. I've never played 1. Maybe I should sometime. Because 2 was really good. The story was serviceable, but it did a good job at... Well, I liked it better than Baldur's Gate 3. The combat was fun. I know people that, I know like the common complaint is the magic thing. Magic thing? I'm gonna use chakrams too. Chakrams are sick. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the major complaint that people have one of the major complaints people have is the armor thing, right? Where the magic armor and the physical armor is different, and balancing that is a pain sometimes across your characters. Especially since how brutal that combat is, and people really, the NPCs really fuck you up. It might be cool to play one day. Because the combat will still be sick, right? It might be simpler than 2, but it'll be cool. But probably not anytime soon. There's too many games to play. I'm also kind of looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima. But that won't be playing till next year. Because it'll be expensive. How expensive Sony is. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, man. I am taking it easy. That's kind of why I'm playing this game, right? I'm just chilling. I want to play 100 games, but I'm realistic. That's what I meant. I'm gonna take it one game at a time. Fallout after this one. So, there's no rush. Plenty of time. Well, not plenty of time, but I will eventually get to it. It is what it is. Have you played Team Ninja games? Like Neo or Wulong or something? I like the idea of dude, I kind of wish I could read the books. And what was it saying? Basically, I like the idea of the game just because it's more of a traditional, city and there's questing. That's true in Rise of Ronin, right? It's typical questing RPG. even though it has the hard combat, it's not like a Soulsborne where it's like there's barely any NPCs or the questing is like, just alluded to or vague by design, which is cool. Oh, it's a passage. Fuck that. But the traditional idea of questing is what I like and enjoy. I probably won't play Rise of the Ronin though. Ghost of Tsushima is pretty much Assassin's Creed, to be honest. It is Assassin's Creed, but it's made by Sucker Punch, the guys who made the Infamous games. And the Infamous games were fun gameplay games, right? It had cool powers, just you going around the city destroying shit. But you also get to make the, be a good guy or a bad guy, right? Have blue powers or red powers, essentially. One of the two. It was a comfy game. One of those games you can just chill and keep playing. I liked it, man. I think Ghost of Tsushima is a more serious attempt with them. But I think it's got a lot of common with Assassin's Creed. Alright, enough. I think I'm done with this area. That just leads. Okay, I have to go here. Have you watched any anime, dude? Or not really? You watch Bleach, or are you still waiting for it all to finish before the next season or whatever? Oh dang, man. Brian is a comfy manga to read, dude. I think you should read the manga. The manga's really comfy, man. But if you already, it's less about the story, it's more about the comfy nature of it, and obviously Frieren and her, It's a coming-of-age story almost for Frieren, who's... Because Elves lived for so long, she was pretty much like a teenager when she was traveling with... But now she's coming of age and realizing the human connection that she missed out on once important in life, so it's, that sort of comfy thing. But the best thing about the manga is how comfy it is. Like, there are little details in the pages that make the fantasy world come to life. There will be a random panel, right? It will never appear again, but a random panel of Frieren feeding a turtle with, plant on its back. It's just a passing by panel, It doesn't mean anything, but that panels like that alone give the comfy fantasy vibe that it's a real world. So they do a lot of that where, they will show the passage of time with random panels. And it'll be the comfiest fantasy shit. So that, yeah. It's comfy, man. That's all Friar is comfy. It's not like there's a grand, story or, the grand story or whatever is amazing. It's good, the characters are good, the development is good, but it's pretty much a slice of life in a magical setting. Though to be honest, I like the manga more than the anime. Maybe because manga is quicker to read and I already knew the story. It's kind of like the One Punch Man thing for me. I read One Punch Man manga before I watched the anime. But because I read the manga, I already knew all the jokes. So they didn't hit quite the same in the second time around in the anime. I don't blame you, dude. It's kind of like, they're so tropey, right? Like, I haven't watched a fucking anime in ages as well. Like, even Friar, I was even watching it with my friends, and I just abandoned it. I don't like the moe shit. So I don't care about the anime with, like, the girls or stuff they put in. Like, yeah. There's some good anime still. I think Vinland Saga Season 2 was really good. But Vinland Saga Series 2 is serious. Season 1, it's historical, but it's a lot more action in it. But Season 2 is more about the humanity of everything. It's not about the action. That's a legitimately good anime. But I get what you mean, dude. When you're new to anime, you're watching bangers after bangers, right? You're watching Code Geass, you're watching Naruto, you're watching Death Note. I just want a comfy shonen that's good. Like, like Yamamoto's death in Bleach in the last season was probably one of the best things I've seen in a long time. It gave me goosebumps, dude. The epicness of it was pretty good. Ichigo getting his powers back, I didn't care that much about. But Yamamoto's death and this, that was top tier shit. I don't know what Animal Patooey or Smiling Friends is, dude. What do you mean Animal Patooey? Is it like Paw Patrol or something that kids watch nowadays?
Hero and Colt's been teaching stealth skills for years. No better instructor than her.
Aye. Need an answer or a rumor? You've done well to come to Alayan Dark. I hold on to whispers and secrets in case they're needed. Now come, fellow traveler. Ain't much like a bit of gossip to soothe the tongue, isn't it?
But yeah. Anime is like that, dude. I still think there's good anime and manga out there, but they're in the minority. They're extremely hard to find. Because most of the anime and manga is the same shit you've seen 10 years ago. It hasn't changed. It's all catering to a certain audience. That's all it is.
May the ground be soft and your steps
good day.
Need an answer or a rumor? You've done well to come to... Now come, fellow traveler. Ain't much like a bit of gossip to soothe the tongue, isn't it? Odd one, that Krilgarin. Then again, never met a sensible fae. See, the thing is, she knows the paths and secrets of these woods like, well, a fae. And I'm glad she's running things here for that.
Researching the Afghan Soviet War, wholly based. I rewatched The Pacific recently because I watched Masters of the Air. So that's why, I was playing a lot of Hell Let Loose, just being a World War II soldier. It was pretty fucking keen, dude. I love history, dude. I don't know as much history as I want to, but it's fucking cool.
Odd one, that Krilgarin. See, the thing is, she knows the paths and secrets of these woods like, well, a fae. It is a quiet little bend of wood. Isn't much in the way of cities out here in Dalentarth, so we make do with what hamlets we come across. The Hierophant's eyes see for all the travelers, and the Hierophant's words speak for all the travelers. There's other rumors of late, though, that the Hierophant's eyes can't see so well, and the words aren't true any longer.
You know what I want, dude, in a game or in an anime, I want the glory and honor back. I want to feel honorable, man. The glory of war, the honor of serving your country, your cause. We need more honor Kino games, man.
We go from place to place.
Let's be real. We're not gonna
Some
find that
trade
in
and
anime,
tinkering
but
too, if there's call for it. We're much loved by the common folk, so it's said. But love and trust are two different things. Can't stay in one place long. The Hierophant's eyes see for all the trap. There's other rumors of late, though, that the Hierophant's eyes can't see so well, and the words aren't true any longer. May the ground be soft, and your step...
Ain't no worries in Star Camp. Living free in the world with no master, save the Hierophant. But we make do. Trilgarin's toothsome, eh? For a fae, I mean. Maybe I've been in the woods a bit too long. Place dedicated to the worship of Mitharu. The missionaries keep a peaceful life, but they've a few tensions boiling over there. These woods can be hard on us mortals, with the fae trickery and like. I think we've managed a well bit for ourselves, however. The travellers are the way life should be for a bloke in these lands. Don't go already.
you should watch a YouTube video about the Kingkiller Chronicles. That's a book series with 2 major books out. They're pretty fucking good. It's like a medieval type world, but with magic in it.
Then ask the man to see if you're looking to fence some items.
Hello. How's it going?
Need a quieter step? Greetings. For your coin, I can help you improve your stealth and hide your presence. Let your steps fall silently. I have spent my years in Dalentarth learning to imitate the ways of the Fae. If you need to improve your ways of stealth, I can help.
Do you play this game, Vanitas?
I learned all my skills from Krilgarin. The Fae are usually not forthcoming with their knowledge, but she seeks to help all.
Oh, yeah, you did. What difficulty are you playing on? What weapons are you using?
The woods are quiet here. We're far enough away from prying eyes, at least. I learned all my skills from Krilgarin. The Fae are usually...
The art of teaching stealth is no easy task. More than any other learning, it requires patience, for if you fail to learn, the effects can be disastrous.
Once the stuff of legends and ballads, when walls and nations crumble, they'll still be singing of us.
Oh yeah, that's all good. Longsword, nice. I think it will get better, because at the start I noticed when... Like, I'm level 10 now, and I've got better items, so I don't die as quickly, and I kill people quickly as well. At the start, it took a long time to kill some enemies.
Another comes to Sun Camp.
The only thing I will tell you about is that I think will help you. Do you know about the animation lock? So basically, when you're pressing your attack button, right, you can defend or dodge at any time. But your basic attacks has combos. I'm playing on hard. I'm not playing on very hard, so I have it easier than you. I think very hard people say, from what I researched, that it starts out really tanky. But once you get to high levels, it becomes easy. Not easy, but it becomes much easier. But you know how, like, each attack has the combo, right? So for I'm using a great sword, and it has a 4-button combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th attack is the big one. That combo finisher attack locks your animation, and you can't dodge. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever I'm stuck in the 4th one, the animation has to finish. And my secondary is a scepter. It has a 3 attack combo. I just hit 1, 2, 3. During the 3rd attack, it locks me in the animation, and I can't dodge or block. Yeah, so I don't know for longsword. Longsword might have 3 or 4. And the combo is just pressing, like, I'm playing on a controller, like, just pressing X, right? So that's the only thing I will tell you about. Like, other than that, you will get more abilities as you level up, you will get better gear, right? So I think it will become easier for you, for sure. But the animation lock is the one big thing that might be catching you out. It's been catching me out a lot, because I go to attack, but I get stuck in the combo finisher animations, and enemy attack me. And especially when there are multiple enemies out, you have to be careful not to, finish your combo unless you know it's going to land. So yeah, just watch out for the combo finisher. There are classes, in a way. Basically, you can pick you put points into 3 skill trees. Like sorcery, might, and finesse, which is your magic. Might is strength, finesse is dexterity. You can reset them anytime, but that's about it. So, and you just pick weapons related to that. For example, sorcery might have chakrams, or a wand, or a stave. Finesse might have daggers or something. Might has swords and great swords and hammer. And each, you can unlock moves for everything in this thing. The destinies that are the classes, they are just bonuses. For example, right now I'm speccing into might and strength and magic. And the bonuses it's giving me is gain 30% of damage received with mana, 17% resistance, 10% melee attack damage, and obviously blink. But depending on how you put your points, you can get different bonuses. For example, if you put points in every single one, you get different bonuses. So I'm doing like, might and sorcery in the final one of that. Hey, in the final one, apparently, I get Harmonic Overload, which is chance to produce elemental projectiles per kill, which might be cool. But honestly, you can respec at any time, as long as you have the, gear and weapons. You can respec and redo and change classes and weapons at any time. You just have to visit an NPC. Items losing durability, you can't fix that. I don't know. I don't know if blacksmithing... I do not know if blacksmithing lets you repair that, but I do know if you go to like a smithing table. I don't know if there's one here. But I just get them repaired at the NPC in town. Like the blacksmith NPCs, they're in town, they will repair your gear for you. You pay them a little bit of gold. But I think your items will still lose durability. Or you can, use repair kits from your inventory. Do you have repair kits? You might have found some lying around. Oh, by the way, are you in the first city? Are you in Gorhat? Level 3, you will be in Gorhat, right? I don't know if you want to take advantage of it or not, but you see this chest here? If you loot it, it's got all the DLC items in it. So it's got a lot of weapons and armor that you might find that's really good for the start. It's all DLC items. Don't worry, like, I'm not using any of them anymore because I've found better items. So they won't last you a long time, but at least at the start they will help you out because there are some really good weapons in here and armor. So come to this chest and... yeah. Other than that, I don't know, like... do you pick up weapons and sell them as junk? Or if you're putting points in blacksmithing, you can salvage them. Like so.
Need something? I thought about searching for treasure in that nearby area. Did you see the Warsworn at the end?
But this blacksmith, for example, she will repair items for you.
So long.
Wait, you got in jail? How? Did you steal something? Like if you see a red symbol, you have to be in stealth to steal it. And even in stealth, make sure no one's looking at you. Ah, I see. Like you have to wait for the red to completely disappear before you can loot or steal.
Welcome.
Now go for it, dude. Steal from items. Steal from them. Yeah, no worries. That's the only thing. When you play, just be careful of the last combo finisher attack, because that will lock you in the animation and you won't be able to dodge or block. That's the only big thing. Other than that, I think with time you will be fine, dude. Because it's definitely hardest at the start. But by the time you level 10, my level, although you're playing higher difficulty than me, you'll have much better gear and armor and abilities from the trees.
Hello there.
For example, if I block and attack, I get a different cool combo. One of my abilities is to drag people to me, which is really handy for flying enemies or enemies that move around a lot. So you will get cool abilities, you don't worry. With time, I think you'll have a better time.
Aye, good day.
But again, I'm playing on hard, you're playing on very hard. But I did read very hard becomes better as well with time.
I hear Bernard buys items of all sorts, stolen or not.
What you wanting?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't never spent much time among the Fae. But Fulgarius
Bernard's the man to see if you're looking to fence.
Yeah? What's a wanderer like you want, cutting tongues with me? Ain't no merchant, Burke. She may not understand everything about us, but she watches over everyone in camp. Star Camp is lucky to have her. Life under the stars, warm nights. A man could do worse. And we're close to civilization, if we need be.
Ah, I see. Now you'll be fine on hard mode. Hard mode isn't that hard. Like it almost feels like normal or easy sometimes, depending upon who I'm fighting. So you'll be fine, dude. Do not worry. And bears won't to hit you, obviously.
We're the ones that survive everything. Stragglers and beggars. Be it war, unrest, or famine. It pays to live on your feet. Pleasant travels, Burke.
Always open for business when the road is your marketplace. Are you looking to buy items or sell them?
Oh, by the way, if you go to traders, try to look for backpack items. They increase the amount of stuff you can carry in your inventory. Not everyone has them. I know one of the NPCs in Gorhat has an item that increases your inventory limit by 10. So it's worth buying that. But I haven't found another one yet. What's this? Socialize. Oh my god.
Krilgarin is a good leader for Star Camp. Most here are new to the travelers and she guides them from danger. It's a quiet camp. If you're looking to gamble, Rose Baden enjoys playing dice.
But don't worry, now you're on hard, dude. It's a very chill game. You'll get used to it. And as you get more abilities,
The travelers aren't highwaymen,
you'll
regardless
be
of what you
fine.
may have heard. We're a family, a people. We stick with each other. The lodge is a bit of an odd place, run by a pair of brothers deep in the Shi. By all accounts, they just want to help those passing through the Shi. Odd. The travelers aren't highwaymen, regardless of what you may... Always looking to make a bit of coin?
Willing to bet some coin? Why not rest a moment and toss some bones with old Rose? Never know when luck will kiss your dice. Never met a fae quite like her. She doesn't have a head for gold or knows any value, but she can steal the fangs off a bar guest. Not much to disrupt the tranquility of the woods out here, though I hear a graven hand is looking for able bodies. There aren't many who know how the travelers started. Wouldn't be surprised if that knowledge was completely lost. Well, now I like to keep things simple. Only 2 dice here. We could play high roll. Whoever rolls highest wins. Of course, there's also range roll. You pick some numbers to roll within. Higher risk, but bigger reward. You mean these dice? Oh, silly Rose. I grabbed the wrong pair by mistake. The balance on these is a little off. An honest mistake. Glad you noticed. These dice are much fairer. Aye, then let's toss the dice and see what comes. Care to play again? Let me know.
Yeah, one. Nice. Yeah, man. So on the world map, any location I've discovered, I can fast travel to. So any of the big caves or cities and towns. So it's pretty good. But I need to have visited it at least once. Which is kind of the same as Skyrim, right? As long as you visit something once, you can revisit it. So it's pretty handy.
Greetings. For your coin, I can help you wear the shadows well.
You? Ain't no worries in Star Camp. Go already.
Haven't talked to everyone already.
Ain't no finer place in all the Feylands than Star Camp.
Another comes to Sun Camp.
Okay, let me talk to the big lady.
Greetings. The dust of the road rises to meet you, Wanderer. Welcome to Star Camp. I am Kilgaren. I am unfamiliar with the title the Knave of Coins. But as I understand, it grants me responsibility for this camp and its travelers. I know the lands and shadows and winding paths the travelers use. I heed no law or creed of property. For that, I am given leadership. When others feared to even speak to Fae, Grim came and introduced me to the travelers. Ever since, a more stalwart ally I cannot think of. When others feared to even speak to Fae, Grim came and introduced me to the travelers. Ever since, a more stalwart ally I cannot think of.
What do you think of the game, dude? You can be honest.
This place has been walked by many, and this copse was hollowed ground once. We maintain it. You are young among our number. I would not color your perceptions of the Hierophant with my own. We are many things, but what the travelers are to most are thieves. We follow our own way. Then Grim has appraised you and found you of worth. But there is another you must appease, our guide, the anonymous Hierophant. Go to the Hierophant shrine in our camp and pray, as all travelers must. We have many freedoms and one chain. A traveler lives by his or her hands and guile. You must do the same. Trader Haydn sells items to supplement these skills if you need. Travelers have clever hands, but they are useless without the Hierophant, whose eyes guide us, a gift upon which we've come to rely. To receive the Hierophant's visions, we are commanded to pray at their shrines, and there are many who readily comply.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like, it's a pretty old game, it's a pretty simple game, but I just find it extremely comfy and easy to play. But it is a pretty simple game. I'm hoping the story picks up later. Because at the start, they throw a lot of words at you. Like, everyone you talk to will bring up lots of names of places and locations or species that I have no idea what it is. But hopefully with time, they elaborate on it. But that's about it. It's a comfy game, simple game. You don't like Fable?
May the road rise to meet you.
The only Fable I've completed is Fable 3. And people say Fable 3 is the weakest one. I thought it was okay. I didn't play 1 or 2. People say 2 is the best one, but it's an Xbox exclusive.
What prays before me? An eddy in the river of fate, a cacophony in the song of Amalur. Your presence is unnerving, but you have come and prayed, and honored our creeds. You wish to make yourself a traveler? Then ask me for my portents. For true trust, for true compliance, the Hierophant must have no weakness, nor fault, nor lapse. In other words, the Hierophant must be no one.
I never finished Fable 1. Obviously, Fable 2 being an Xbox 360 exclusive, I never played it. I didn't mind Fable 3, the story with the brother who ends up being a good guy at the end. Although I did end up cheating at the end. You know how because the game makes you pick a hard decision. Because when you take over the kingdom, it finds out your brother was being harsh to save up money to hold off against the incoming attack. I just left the game running all night, so my passive income would make me rich. And I could get the best ending. But the gameplay itself was pretty simple in Fable. Much simpler than this. This game has more RPG elements with. Because this game has, you can block, you can dodge, you have various abilities like weapon movesets. You have basic combos, you have special abilities, alternate attacks, and the magic spells and 2 weapons, so it's a lot more involved in combat, man. And the story and lore is, more deeper as well. They're trying to do a lot more. Fable keeps things pretty simple. I don't know, Fable has those kind of comfortable interactions that I liked. I don't think this game has it. For example, if you eat a lot, you get fat, right? You can buy properties and rent it out to get a lot of money. You can, fuck around with NPCs, mess with them. So, it's got little silly things like that I like.
The price to admit you is great. It will take 3 treasures to balance the burden. First, there is a noble Elfwig Grilrakas staying in Dyden Hill. Steal his medallion. Then, in the nearby mission, claim the pall of the dead Saint Edric's. The last are Drog's toothpicks. We have contacted their owner, Gunnar Frode, to buy the items, but you will steal them instead. It is the burial shroud of Saint Edric. There are many collectors of relics who hunger for these artifacts and pay dearly for them. The daggers used by the fabled Jotun Warmaster Draug, though they were not his weapons as the name suggests. The daggers used by the fabled Jotun. It is the rather valuable bauble of an old noble family. Rather mundane, but worth much coin to us. Yes, some final warnings. Elfwig Grilrakas is a fastidious man. He will not suffer an approach, he can see. The pall of Edric lies in his tomb, which is under many eyes. Wait until none are near before you claim it. And last, Gunnarfrode is shifty. He will not have the daggers on him or near him. Be warned.
Okay, Pog. He's skilled. Let me do these quests.
Greetings.
Yeah, sadly the studio shut down, right? Because the combat is pretty fun. I think they can improve the storytelling a little bit. It's comfy, right? I like it because it's quite comfy. I can just chill and enjoy it.
Back, you imbecile! These rope.
I think these kind of games, even though they're simple, you can just keep playing them because they're comfy and easy to play. How the hell's your steal list? Do I have a stealth potion? Oh my god. It's the art style, right? Maybe I need to wait for night.
I hope they fared well up north of the mission.
Let me quick save. Stay at the inn, make it night time.
It's odd. The boggarts cleared out not long after you showed up. There's my poor duck over there, doing better. Never mind the sour look on his face. St. Hadwin's is due north in Glendara Wood. Good folk there, the brothers.
Right then.
I have full faith in you.
Ah, that did not work on him. He did not get distracted. Okay, time to find the inn lady. Forget who she is.
This is the Three Lamps. Ask Esme. He can be warden. Fine. As long as I don't have to. Well, it's over. Now we can just sit back and wait for the next thing to hit us. If we're lucky, it'll be trolls. I'm sick for a few days, and Esme moves every chair and table. Okay, bye.
I do hope we'll be back to business now that the plague is gone. Best cup of ale and cut of roast in all Dallentarth. And all right, all right.
How do we get a bed?
When times were better, we'd hunt in these woods. Camp in the old mine when night fell.
Okay, quick save.
Guards! Guards!
Never mind. Yeah, I think it depends upon how much stealth you're in. So this red meter, it needs to... Do you see the meter disappearing for everyone else? It needs to be fully empty. Like, yeah. I think because he's fully aware.
Esme got the Three Lamps shipped. Okay, bye.
Oh. Food, drink, and a bed to lay your bones. All look great. We've an open room if you've gold to pay. Do you then? Good doing business. All right, all right.
How do you check the time? Local time. Is it night?
My father's got the cough. Take him to bed.
Come to town for the craft hall?
Still awake.
Come to town for the craft hall?
Okay, this must be evening. He's back in this place. A couple more hours.
My father's got the cough. He's taken to bed.
He's just constantly staring and unmoving.
My father's got the cough. He's taken to bed.
It's alright, I'll figure this out. Ooh, everyone's leaving. This might be bedtime.
Come to town for the craft hall?
Let me Google it. Kingdoms of Amalur. How to tell the time. Go to your character screen. Oh, it's in the character screen. 15th status. Oh, it's 12:24 a.m. Fuck, it does show it there. It is midnight. Why isn't he going to bed?
Haven't been to Hunter's Pit
I'll just wait one more hour, so it's 1:24. He's got to be asleep then. One 1:33 a.m.
The waters of Loch Dyke.
Oh my god, he doesn't sleep. I will wait one more hour, otherwise I'll go find a potion of stealth. Or pickpocketing. (2:46 a.m.) Surely he's gone to bed now. Let me watch him. Does he do anything?
The waters of Loch Dyke.
Is this how you play Metal Gear Solid Displays? Using my top tier thieving strategies, stealth strategies.
My father's got the cough. He's taken to bed.
Oh god. He does not move.
Hope they fed well up north in the mission.
You succeed.
Come to town for the craft hall?
Maybe he sleeps during the day because he's paranoid. It's 8 a.m. Time to go to bed, bro.
Haven't been to Hunter's Pit since.
Okay, I don't think this is a strategy. Man, that sucks. Alright, let me try making a potion for stealth or buying one.
Can I help you?
Do I have something for stealth? Power, magic, mana, blood, damage, physical, so it's probably a defense potion. Poison, extraction. Resistance, health, ice, restoration, lightning. Ah, fuck. Maybe you can buy some.
If you're buying goods in Didenhill,
You're always welcome at the Crafters Guild. Ah, I prefer not to speak of that spiteful witch.
No, minor assassin's invasion. Why not? No.
across the lake. Come back and it... time.
Ooh, there we go. I can make it. Hell yeah. That's invasion.
And so the night
Wait, what are the ingredients I needed? Maybe I can buy more. Make 2 more. Triple spore caps and sky blossom. I need sky blossom.
Hello? You're always welcome at...
Dang, she doesn't
Crafters
sell.
Guild. Our doors are always...
Okay, let me get this guy. On the way to the next guy, I can probably look for sky blossom. I got this, man. He doesn't go to sleep. What is the strategy here?
Guards! Guards!
Oh god.
Guards! Guards!
They're not gonna arrest me.
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch you making trouble again.
There you are.
Uh, uh, what? That's one way to do it, I suppose. 34,000. The fine was only 1,000. Man, I kind of want to do it properly. Maybe I need to wait and invest points in stealth. Yeah, no worries, dude. Have fun with the game.
I hope they fare well up north.
Okay, fuck it. I'll come back later. I do have 4 points in skill. Ooh, that's the mission. Okay. I'll just leave it till later, till my stealth is higher, and then properly do it. Worst case scenario, I can always cheese it using the fine thing, right?
Isn't this a blessed day? The sun, the birds, the king.
Hello, child.
Mitharu will keep you.
Did quest complete? Oh, it did. Okay, nice.
St. Edric had a spiritual kinship with nature, the greatest of our Maker's wonders. If you wish to see the Father, you will have to wait. His day is spent in prayer.
Maybe we can hide over this way. Not detected. I think I have to time it over here, really. Fog.
Bless you.
Maybe if I hide behind him long enough, he'll stop noticing me. Who knows, right? It might just work.
Nice to see you, my child. I hope all is going well for you this day. I have a request. A selfish one, but if you have any spare time? I came to St. Edric's to find peace. Peace and a place to study. It's quite scenic, and nature's beauty has always helped me think better. Puts my mind at ease. A dense and magical forest, home of the travelers' camp, and a place to find lodging or goods if you have need of it. So much of the world around us is made of things we can look at, but never see. St. Edric's wants to show us a way to see those things, the meanings in them that go far deeper than their facade.
What do you mean, dude? It's a viable strategy.
From what I hear, it may be home to some of the best thieves around. I'm probably not the most worldly man, but I know enough to be on alert when I pass their camp. So much of the St. Edric's wants to show us a way to see those. Well, it's Brother Padrick. He's a friend of mine. He left about a year's time ago in search of adventure. Said the monk's life was too bland for his tastes. He mentioned hearing about a treasure only found through a hidden exit from Split Rock Depths, that he might find it if he camped in Hacksea for a bit. But such a long time has passed and no word from him. I'm terribly worried, and I thought you might... Well, you could check up on him for me? Mitharu's blessings upon you, child. Bless you. Thank you so much. My mind is already at ease knowing you would take on this charge. If it helps, I would begin your search at Split Rock Depths. It is the only place he had mentioned by name. He was always looking for more adventure than St. Edric's could offer him. This made him an ambitious man. When he spoke of traveling and seeing more of these lands, there was always a sparkle in his eye. The man was such a dear friend. He even asked me to go with him. I hold no such ambitions for myself. They are a system of caves running through Haxi, said to have a hidden exit that holds a treasure on its cliff. If it can be found, that is. Towards Haxi and into Split Rock Depths. Begin your search for him there. Go with Matharu, child.
I think I'll do a couple of these quests, then... Because the main quest wants me to go in Etinemia. So it might be good to go back here tomorrow after work. I'll do a couple more quests here, then I'll go back and finish the quests here. That way this whole part of the map is complete, right? Before I move further out. But let me do the stealing one. Steal the items, okay. You wait, man. I'll steal this shit. How does he have sight on me upstairs? Hey, this guy's broken. Alright. Might be in here.
Well, it's always nice to see a passerby. You're the traveler I'm waiting for, eh? Don't listen when people tell you that travelers only value the freedom to do what they wish. They also value what's in your pocket and whatever else they can take from you. And that includes stripping your shirt from your back. Run by the travelers, a bunch of damn thieves. Lost nearly everything while dicing to them. Our house is leasing me this shirt for 1/3 of my wages, and it's got holes in it.
Oh, I see. The map I just stole, will...
The Worms know talent when they see it. I practically run this lodge.
The map I stole will have the
and
item on
while
it.
I'm thinking of it, stay away from the stock. See you around.
Welcome to our haven in the She. I am Citric Vorm. My brother Arhaus and I give assistance to any wayfarer that may need it. You look a lot more hearty than the sort we typically get here. You might be able to help me. We lost our parents when I was young, and since then, he's always looked out for me. When he went to sea, I followed him. When he settled here, I did the same. My brother hired him, although I don't know why. Whenever there's work to do, Gunnar seems to disappear. We do allow strangers to stay here from time to time, though for a small fee. Would you like to rent a room? Let me know if you change your mind. It can be pretty exhausting out there in the sheep. Me? I don't have much to tell. I followed my brother to sea after our parents died. I enjoyed being on the ship. There was a solace there. But the ports, I cared little for the crowds. I know our house misses the ocean, but I love the solitude of the forest. A dangerous place, to be sure, but I find its dark depths peaceful. The solitude a welcome change over the bustling ports of Rathir. But it's not without its lighter side. Just the other day, I saw our house go sprinting by with a brownie attached firmly to his arse. I've never laughed so hard. We've had several visitors from Detir tell us that they were savagely ambushed by brownies. Unusual. Brownies of the Shi are not that aggressive. They mostly keep to themselves and only attack when approached. If there is indeed a group of brownies ambushing travelers, then those monsters need to be taken care of. Good. I'll see that you are rewarded for your efforts. I still have trouble believing those brownies would be so aggressive. Most unusual. It's a barren desert full of greedy miners and vicious bandits. Our house and I did our best to avoid it when we traveled here, and I'd suggest you do the same. See you later.
Welcome to our lodge. Surprised you made it out here by yourself. The Shi is a dangerous place. Lucas Soren, the poor soul in the next room. She did not fare so well. The Worms have always been traders. I took to the sea early in my life. I always knew I was going to captain my own ship. But fate has its way with you at times. After Rathir, I needed to get as far away from the sea as I could. I do miss the ocean, but I've come to realize that there are other joys in life. Gunnar showed up one day begging for help. Said he was a poor miner from Detir who lost his job when his mine shut down. Not sure I believe him, though. Hired him more out of pity than anything. I'm not sure he can actually do anything useful. She managed to tell me her name before passing out. That and a thresh had attacked her. I tried to help her as best I could, even gave her my room to recover in. But nothing has helped. I'm afraid it's only a matter of time. The great Gokkelfar city in eastern Erethel. A great port with many a profit to be found. We must have sailed in and out of there more than any other port in the continent. But war has changed Rathir. They're not as friendly as they used to be. My younger brother, after I went to sea, he couldn't wait to join me. Our parents wouldn't let him, said he was too young. But after they died, the sea was the only place for him to go. After the trouble in Rathir, I told him he didn't have to come with me, but he insisted that families stick together. This forest has been trying to kill me ever since we got here. If it's not boggarts springing out of the bushes, it's brownies trying to take a bite out of my arse. I tell you, I much prefer the ocean. At least the things trying to eat me there are down under the water. She was attacked by a thresh. Normally a fatal encounter in and of itself. Barely managed to make it here before passing out. That wasn't enough. She's had a rare reaction to the thresh's usually benign venom. Only thing that will save her is a rare plant found in the Shi. But I cannot venture out to get one. I tried, but the forest is not like the sea. I got turned around so many times it felt like the trees were dancing around me. It's just too far into the Shi. I could not make it. You will? Well, if you manage to bring me one, I'll reward you with what I can. I've heard that seerstalk grow near flowing, misting water, so you might try following the river north. I thought I heard the roar of waterfalls when I once wandered up there, but I didn't go far enough to find out. The Shi, you know? This forest has been trying. It's not boggart spring. I tell you, I much prefer the ocean. At least the things trying to eat me there are down under. I haven't seen one myself, but I've heard they're dangerous things. Demented trees with branches sharp as razors. Normally they're surrounded by boggarts, so if you see any of those, keep your eyes open. The thresh may not be far behind. Seerstalkers follow the river to the northern.
she? I'm sure I've heard waterfalls in the... Another time, then.
My blood is on fire! Please, make the pain stop.
Okay, I need to check the map he gave me. I still stole.
Welcome, stranger.
It's comfy, man. Just chill out and do quests. What's not to like, you know? Oh my god. Like, it's one of the games that's very easy to keep playing. Which is the same thing as said about Starfield, I suppose, like you already know, but...
The last mortal I saw in the city was torn into 3 equal pieces by a
But it's pretty good. Just keep playing. Chill. Dang, that guy took too much food. Longsword. 100 points, longsword. That's a pretty fucking good one though. I'll add it to the chunk and dismantle it later. Cutlass. Ooh, that's pretty fucking good. Soldiers had 42 damage, health. I don't have points in finesse to take advantage of that. think I should put more points into blacksmithing. Craft my own armor. Because my armor right now is fucking shit. What's this?
You are a curious creature. Merely a child of dust, and yet something about you is new. You must be the one that Niralim has sensed. Have you come to enter the great city of Isa? The heart of the Summer Fae, and the font of life in Dalentarth. Few are worthy of entering our city of Isa, but sometimes an exception can be made. Then you will need the blessing of Niralim, and he's been expecting you since you set foot in his forest.
Gang. The Face City? Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow after work. Instead of, you know, doing the main quest. That's all the way in the corner. I want to go into the Face City, dude.
We Fae may be welcoming, but we are no fools. Not just anyone may enter our most sacred city without first proving themselves.
Like I said, they have done a lot of work with the lore. But at the start, they like bombard you with so much information that it's kind of confusing because everything is a name to you. Imagine if you played Elder Scrolls for the first time and as soon as you start, they start talking about Skyrim, they start talking about Altmer, the Bretons, the Argonians, the Khajiit. They talk about the Alliance, the Daggerfall area, the Daggerfall Alliance, you know, Morrowind. They start talking about Daedra. Everything is a name to you because you don't know what the fuck it is, all is. So I think it's just doing a... Though I think the Elder Scrolls game usually ease you into it a little bit. I've got to play Morrowind someday, man. Not anytime soon, no. But one day in my lifetime, I will play it. Because I hear Morrowind's pretty good. You start as getting orders from the Emperor, and then you can just go do whatever. Oblivion is what the king randomly recognizes you are the chosen one in the first 10 minutes. Because I was thinking of replaying Skyrim with the mods. Well, I wasn't thinking about it, but it's just a thought that occurred to me. Okay, maybe I should replay Skyrim sometime. This is a long time ago, by the way, so don't worry about it. But then I realized I'd rather play Oblivion or Morrowind for new lore rather than Skyrim, which... Even though the modding scene in Skyrim is crazy with a lot of gameplay changes and balancing and lots of additions, it's like... better to do something new. Because the core combat in it I don't like that much. Whereas Fallout, you know, Fallout is a game I can replay because I like guns. I like the wasteland.
Wisest mortal, the protector of Isa. Niralim watches over us even now. The summer court in Isa is home to Titarian, the wisest of the Summer Fae and our High King. But now he is in mourning and sees few visitors.
But you know what they say, right? Sky's rim belongs to the
The
North.
wisest mortal, the protector of Isa. Niralim watches over us even now, the heart of the Summer Fae, and the font of life in Dalantarth. Wise Niralim protects it from predators and overeager mortals. But sometimes an exception is made. You can find Niralim's lantern-clad boughs to the southwest. Have no fear, for you are already known and welcome in his realm. Speak with Niralim.
But at the same time, maybe it does a better job of introducing you to the world. I don't know. Does Morrowind do a good job of introducing you to the world, even though it's got so much lore?
While the Shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the Carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, the form of growth, a design shaped in nature, a place of wild abundance in harmony.
Let me check out that dungeon while I'm here really quick. I suppose that makes sense. Oblivion was pretty straightforward, right? Because it's human focused. And Skyrim's as straightforward as it can get. I can't open this, so I'll probably get a quest to come here. Probably from the Fae. Okay, I'll just focus on questing. I think I'll just wait to do dungeons as quests allow me to. Because I haven't really found any big advantage of doing dungeons. Let me try loot that thing again, dude.
The boggarts have gone. Thank you, Tharu.
Aye. Come to town for the crap hole?
What the fuck? Look at this, dude. Do you think I'm Solid Snake? That's Solid Snake tier shit, right? That's all I needed to do. You respect it, man. I walked in front of him. Can you do that in Metal Gear Solid? I don't think so. Look a man in the face, stare him down. Tell him you're gonna steal his shit. Then just crouch behind him until he, using your insane stealth abilities, he just stops detecting you. You scare him so much he mind fucks himself into pretending he's alone, just so he feels safe. And then you pickpocket him. And he doesn't even realize. Okay, enough shitposting. Morrowind, I don't think the questing would. I think the combat might. Because the main reason I don't play as much Elder Scrolls is the combat, because I typically play a melee build. If Skyrim had combat like Kingdoms of Amalur, it would be fucking sick. But Skyrim's combat just feels like, you know, flailing arms around. I think the combat is the biggest thing, but I might mod to, because Skyrim there is a, because Morrowind is not like Skyrim, right? Because Morrowind just rolls dice, right? Because it's an old school game. So even though the animation might be hitting, you're just rolling dice. Yeah. I would have to play it to, but maybe the questing is Kino as fuck. You know? So I don't think I have an answer really. The questing is not Kino, you say?
You have completed the task that the Hierophant set out for you, as all travelers are expected to. Well done. What I invite you to join is not a fraternity, not a guild. It is a family, a race, a bastion for those of like mind and talents. All travelers are now your kin, and you theirs. Now the Hierophant is called for you to serve again. The seer demands, so you must answer. The next task is unique. It involves stealing from one of my kind, Amalur, Lord of the Hunt, fallen member of the Courts of Summer. This is what I can tell you of the task. Pray at the Hierophant Shrine and receive their blessed wisdom. I know of him. He is the Lord of the Chase, a member of the Court of Summer once, a fae of some import. But his title is a thing of artifice, nothing more. We shall show him and the Summer Court that such pomp is meaningless. You must go to the Hierophant Shrine and pray. Only then will you be awarded the knowledge you need to continue.
Dang, this phase kind of based, dude. Cringe pseudo. Pseudo Ludo. Cringe Ludo Kino Soul Jack. Like, I only played a little bit of Oblivion. But even that little bit I played really stood out to me how good it was in compared to Skyrim. Like, well, I've told this story a lot, right? But the Thieves Guilds, like the introduction to Thieves Guilds, the quests to enter the Thieves Guild is Kino as fucking Oblivion. They actually have you enter a contest to steal from a house. You can either go and steal the item and report back. You can fail to steal the item, then steal it from the guy in the competition who managed to get it ahead of you. You can steal it off him and still succeed. Or you can fail, and even then, I think you get another mission to join. It's quite immersive, right? In Skyrim, I completed the Thieves Guild, but I don't remember a single thing about it, apart from it being in Riften Sewers. So it's like I remember so much about Oblivion's Thieves Guild, that quest, just because it was so memorable, whereas don't remember a single thing about Skyrim. Even the Dark Brotherhood I don't remember a lot, apart from Cicero and Astrid or... Yeah. Prey. Yeah, Prey might be a fun game, dude. The alien shit kind of looks weird to me. But I think the combat itself would be fun. It's on the... Well, no, it's not on the list. I will put it on the list. It might be a fun game in between RPGs, because Prey is only short, right? It's... Yeah, I upload Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite. So I think Prey might be quite fun. I like immersive games. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea actually. Like a short game in between like long RPGs. And it's good as well. Because, you know, even though my favorite genre of all time is still first-person shooters. Even though, you know, playing an RPG is more comfy. Getting on the mouse and keyboard and playing a shooter is intense, but it's quite good. I'll play it sometime, dude. I'll add it to the list and wait on a sale.
So, you've come to me again, Shade. So competent you were in your last mission that I've prepared another for you. You will steal Buru's boots from Amater, Lord of the Hunt, once member of the Court of Summer. They are ancient things, a rare item to be so treasured among the Fae. Though their enchantments work only for the Fae, they are still highly prized. There has not been word of the Lord of the Hunt for some time. When I scry for him, I only see portents of his herald, Ergaze. The road to the boots lies through her. You must seek her out in the She and learn where to find Amater in the boots.
Alright, let me try making a new quest.
Care to toss some dice?
No, I barely played Oblivion. I did a couple of Oblivion gates. I barely played it. I did a couple of Oblivion gates. I did the starting of Thieves Guild. A couple of quests in the town. The main city. Maybe I did a Fighters Guild or Fighters Arena or whatever it was. I got the DLC castle, which was quite crazy. At the start, they just gave me a castle view. I didn't feel like I earned it, but I got a castle apparently. Nah, I just didn't play. I tried Oblivion at a time before I knew. I don't remember. I played it at least 10 years ago, and it's one of the things I just tried and abandoned. It's just one of those things, but not for a bad reason. It's just I was just jumping around too much. I suppose I was still playing multiplayer games a lot. I think I was just too busy playing multiplayer games.
Well,
Mostly.
you've got a lively bit of swagger about you, traveller. Fancy on helping me with a bit of work?
I think it was during when I was playing Left 4 Dead 2 a lot. Because I put 1500 hours into Left 4 Dead 2 to do versus. As I've told you before, I suppose.
It's keys I need, Burke. Prison keys. The travellers are getting locked up in record numbers. I'm not one to sit around with my mouth agape. Getting these keys could save a traveller from the noose, but to get them, you'll need to get to jail yourself. Talk's one thing, Burke. You bring me those keys, and then I'll know that you decided to do it. Pleasant travels, Burke.
But yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I used to be weird, man. I played on PS3 a lot still back in those days. Also, I somehow managed to play Dragon Age back in those days and loved it. Mass Effect. But yeah, for some reason I just never did any Elder Scrolls game. It is what it is, man.
Welcome, stranger.
It's alright, man. It's my life goal to play a lot of games. So at some point in time I will play it. And it'll be a good time, right? Okay, I need better blacksmithing. I think I should wait till I'm max level 2. Ah, dang, it was a waste of time. Hey, at least the armor ended up being an upgrade. I need to loot more items basically and break them down. I should start looting everything again. But yeah, it's comfy game too, this one.
A seer stalk. I cannot believe it. Here is your reward. You more than deserve it. I shall administer this to Luca at once. The seer stalk should make quick work of the venom.
Rip into what, man?
Farewell. Greetings.
What do you mean, dude? I don't think I can say anything more than I've already said. It's a game. It's a...
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Truly a game.
She's made a remarkable recovery. I knew she was a fight. I don't know what her business in the She is, but I'm hoping she might stay a while longer.
But it is a comfy game, so I like it.
Farewell.
I don't think I'll be talking about this game, like, you know, a lot. But hey, can't complain. I was kind of enjoying Starfield, but I think the story in Starfield was letting me down. Whereas the story here and the world here is serviceable. So, that aspect I think it's... And the combat obviously is much better. Well, I suppose everything is a little bit better. It's a solid game. It's just nothing remarkable about it. But that's not a bad thing. Yeah, maybe you're right. It is kind of like playing Infamous, right? Those were fun games, but you just went around playing. I don't remember Infamous's story a lot. But I do remember riding around on rails. Like, you know, you could skate around the rails due to you being an electric power hero. And just using the abilities. It's kind of the same here, I suppose. I'm just going around using the cool attacks I have.
Thank you, stranger. Our house tells me if it were not for you, I would not have recovered. I am not accustomed to such injury. Usually I am more than capable of taking care of myself. I have no desire to encounter that thresh again.
I killed it, man.
I would not have survived if he had not found me. He's been very kind to me while I recover. I still feel weak, but I am better, thanks to you and our house. I came to the She in search of my father, who has been missing for some time. I thought he might be here, for he is obsessed with the Fey Hollows of Dalentarth. Our house was kind enough to offer lodging while I searched. He's a most interesting Varani.
What the hell is a
A
Varani?
quiet sort, but if you can get him to speak, he has a disarming sense of humor. He defers to our house when within the lodge, but it's Citric who takes the lead should they venture into the She. There was a time when all of Dalentarth was as the She is now. Primordial, ancient, knowing. It is a place of Fey magic, both wild and immortal. Tread carefully in its depths. Nature, for all her beauty, can be cruel. You have not seen much of the world if you know not of the travelers. Entertainers, gypsies, thieves. They go where they want, when they want, and more often than not, take what they want along the way. I hear they're always open to recruiting new blood, so if you have a talent, perhaps you should introduce yourself. You shall not find a more malevolent fae. I had hoped to avoid them while I traversed the She. I fled as soon as I saw the Thresh. I did not flee fast enough. Do not make that claim lightly, for a Thresh is not something so easily overcome. In truth, I would walk easier through the She knowing the Thresh has been removed. Please reconsider, for though I wish to see an end put to this creature, I would not risk your life or that of any other. If you are determined to defeat it, I will tell you where I encountered it. But go with care, for I have no desire to send you to your death. The Thresh attacked me in the eastern She, south of the river. Normally, I would ask that you read, but because you are insistent, I shall tell you later then.
Alright, I'll do this quest, then it's bedtime. Work tomorrow, man. But at least it's a 3-day week, so I only have 2 more days of work. Quickly kill this Thresh, turn this quest in, then chill. Relax with an episode of Family Guy, the anime I'm watching currently. I have to watch something before I go to bed. Like I will lie in bed and watch something on my laptop, and lately it's been Family Guy. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I'm jobbing. Oh my god, that's not the Thresh. No, you sir, I'm doing tomorrow. Today I'm just killing the Thresh. Who's Fujimura, dude? What does Fujimura mean?
The She is pleasant to be. Oh god. I was hoping to kill it with one. Fuck, it's chopping me.
We'll break it all down. Loot everything, break it all down. Okay, I need to use this spell more. The shield, it's pretty fucking good, especially against these guys.
Greetings. Welcome back. What can I do for you? Farewell.
Welcome.
You are a force to be reckoned with. It's not easy to defeat such a vicious monster. Please, take this reward. My heart will no longer be filled with dread when I venture into the She. Farewell. It is good to see you again. Later, then.
Welcome back. What can I do? Farewell.
I went on a South Park binge. Not the binge, but I watched a couple of new seasons of South Park like 7-8 months ago, and that was pretty good. I think South Park went downhill for a while because they were doing this thing where instead of being episodic, each season had a kind of a story to it. So they were building like, you know, Randy running a weed farm with Integrity Farms, which had some good moments, obviously. But I think and Cartman got a girlfriend or something. But it's just like, you know, I think the latest seasons, they returned to the episodic formula, and they have been better. So, you know, it's pretty good due to that. Family Guy is Family Guy, right? It's entertaining enough, you keep watching it. Some good moments in there, some moments, but it's an enjoyable show. I haven't really watched Family Guy properly since university, which is like 14-15 years ago. I might have watched a few episodes here and there, but in university I binged it quite a lot. Let's check my status. Stats. 4 or 7 enemies killed. I don't know, dude. I would move to the US if I could. You guys have game servers that don't die, and I'm fucking jealous. You can jump onto most of the games I play, like, you know, I play on American servers. I was playing Isonzo, which is like, if you know Verdun, it's like a World War I game. Like, Verdun used to be Verdun, I suppose, used to be pretty big. It's from the same guys, but Isonzo is just the Italian World War I front. I play that on American servers, Australian ones are empty. Hell Let Loose has Australian servers, to be fair. But sometimes, during early day, I end up playing on American servers. Insurgency, I play on American servers. Australia has a couple of servers, but I think the Americans have more options, especially with modded servers. Any game you pick, you guys have players. Pretty fucking good. Hold Fast, which is a meme game, but pretty funny meme game with everyone role playing. Fate's Sworn DLC, don't I have that? played this game for 14 hours apparently. Apparently the DLC is pretty bad. Okay, never mind. People say it's like... Because when Re-Reckoning was made like 10 years after the original came out. Or 8-9 years. Remastered. This DLC is a new one that came out 2 years ago. Fatesworn. But the Steam reviews for it are pretty bad. People say it's just bad fanfiction. But that's okay, I have no desire to play the DLC. I play the main game. Let me check, dude, quickly. Let's see. Kingdom of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Oh, dude, I played Radionaut. Radionaut was sick. Do you know about Radionaut? Like, you know, the SWAT game? I did all of the missions once with a couple of guys. It's intense. It's basically SWAT. It's not something you'll replay often. You'll probably only play it once, but it's quite unique. Going around trying to, you know, tie down rescue civilians, rescue hostages, and killing guys, trying to get them to surrender. Some of them shoot back, and you die really quickly. I don't think I have the DLC. It's all good. I'm not gonna buy it, man. Fuck, I have a lot of games installed. But that's it, man. Insurgency, Hell Let Loose, and Helldivers is what I'm playing mostly. But I think I've got mostly enough out of them. I've had my fix. Play it, man. Oh, Viva New Vegas. I know of that. I'll probably play Fallout 3 first, dude. New Vegas is my love, you know, so. Oh my god, disable the controller, man. It crashed, dude. So that was fun. It's probably because I installed a bunch of mods, so the save file wasn't compatible. That's probably why. But I'd played it on PS3 back in the day anyways. I never played it on Steam or PC. But yeah, I knew of Viva New Vegas and yeah, I know of it. Fallout 4 has something similar, right? There's a modding guide for Fallout 4 as well. Fallout 3 doesn't, but Fallout 3 I think has Steam guides. I'll keep it pretty vanilla anyways. Have you played Fallout 1 and 2, dude? I need to play them sometime. Sometime. Yeah, dude, it's installed. Let me show you this game.